What is good with y'all, man? So I have some more information to bring you guys on Madden 22. This is around kind of like gameplay, things I've learned about the beta, even though I do not have the beta. The reason I've kind of gotten this information is from some of you guys viewers, Twitch chat. Some of you guys have allowed me to see gameplay and told me how the game is. So I do want to give a big shout out to Trey. Shout out Trey. He actually posted gameplay on his Insta Snap and he gave me a little bit of insight on the game. And also big shout out to Mr. Hertzylvania, right? He also let me watch him play the game. So yeah, I still am yet to play it, but I've got a lot of plugs. We got a lot of insight. I could put a lot together. So here's some information I want to bring you guys about it. First up is the route running. If you guys have played next gen Madden 21, the route running, whoo, don't even get me started, right? It is clunky, it's funky, it's a big mess, right? And one of the biggest issues with it is the out routes and corner routes. They run them so goddamn funky. I just don't fucking get it, right? I don't get it. On Madden 22, from what I've seen with the out routes, the corner routes, goddamn, they look smooth. I mean, it's like a one cut. It's like that last step cut, boom, gone, right? On next gen, it's like a couple steps. It's like boom, 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 and it's funky and clunky. But on Madden 22, the route running looks very clean, because that was a huge issue with next gen Madden. The route running was funky, which is another reason why man was so good against it, because you could just man it up, and then they already barely run the fucking route, so man the bitch up and fuck, they're not gonna do anything. So route running, huge improvement in Madden 22. Looks really nice. Next thing I want to talk about is the zones. So on defense, it's really hard. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. On defense, you know how when you guys have your zones out there, you got your cloud flats, you got your inside thirds, your deep blues, your curl flats, your hook curls, all that, right? They all have a color. Cloud flats are blue, curl flats are purple, outside thirds, inside thirds are blue, right? Deep zones are blue, all that, right? There's a color. Now in the game, there is no more colors for the zones. There's no colors. Everything is just like a clear color, but it has the name of the zone. So let's say you put a cloud flat, right? It still has, it looks like a cloud flat, right? But it's just like white. It's just like clear. It's not even white. It's just clear. It's like water. Like imagine water, right? That color. That is what the color of all the zones are, but it has the name. It says a cloud flat, curl flat for everything. It's so fucking weird. Is it like the end of the world? No, it's not the fucking end of the world, right? We're not gonna die. Would I rather them, revert it back? Yes, I would, but you know what I mean? EA just they love changing the things that don't need to be changed, and the things that need to be changed, they don't change. So that's EA for you, baby. But yeah, so another thing too, when you're on offense and you're running the ball now, if you hold R2 to like kind of show the play, like how you want to look at your play, right? Now when you're doing that, it shows the opponent's like box. So like where the box is at, right? On defense, right? When you're on offense, it shows your opponent's box, which there's really no point of it. I don't get what the point of it is. It just shows like two squares. I don't know. I seriously don't get what the point of it is. Maybe there's something to it I'm missing, but it shows your opponent's box, right? So there's that. Next up, we're gonna get into the stadiums. I talked about the stadiums a little bit before. I didn't know a whole lot about them. Now we know a lot about the stadiums, right? So let's go ahead and get into these stadiums, right? And let's see, I'm trying to think of, so Chicago Stadium, right? It's windy, right? So it's gonna be very hard to kick in there, right? Which I guess is cool. It's not cool. I don't know, right? We don't know how that's gonna play out. In Denver, no oxygen, right? So you're gonna have zero stamina. Basically, you get tackled, you got no stamina. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard or even seen. That's got to go, because that ain't gonna work, right? And then other stadiums where it's loud, as like if you're scoring touchdowns and you're kind of like, let's say you go up like 14-0 on your opponent, your stadium's gonna be loud as hell. Which what that will do to your opponent is when he's on offense trying to do his audibles and shit, some of the routes are gonna be like really hard to see. They're gonna be like squiggly. It's weird. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to do a little bit too much here. They don't need to do all that, but once again, that's EA for you, baby. They do everything we tell them not to do, right? Next up, let's talk about throwing the ball. A lot of people wondering, do we need, is Gunslinger a must this year? Is it going to be like Madden 21? From what I've seen, it's really hard to tell if you're going to need it, right? Off the eye, it's always hard to see, right? The releases looked pretty fluent, and from what people have told me, they said it doesn't feel like you need it, right? But we're not gonna know till the game comes out and we play MUT. That's just kind of how that one is. But from what I'm being told, you don't need it, right? But I find it hard to believe. We'll see. I feel like EA wants to stay in that direction, and training and power-ups and all that stuff are still in the game. We don't know if physical chems are still in the game. We're not gonna know that until the game comes out, right? But power-ups and training are still all in the game. So yeah, the menus also look a lot cleaner. Yeah, just wanted to say that, right? Next up, we're going to talk about playbooks. Playbooks have not been finished yet because it's only the beta. They're not going to have all that shit done yet. Like right now, what they're working on in July, card arts, getting cards ready for MUT, playbooks, plays, and all that. That's what they're working on right now in July, and getting all that shit ready. Because going into Madden 22, we should have some new formations. Hopefully some formations are taken out. We should have some new plays. Playbooks are going to look a little bit different. So anyone that's thinking, oh, the playbooks are the same, they just haven't touched them yet. It's, what I'm saying, all that shit ain't gonna be ready for the beta. So hope they should look a little bit different going into 22. We will see, right? I run Seattle offense. Wonder if I have to get out of it. Hopefully not. Right. Another thing is the graphics. They look pretty good, right? The face cans. I know some people I've seen around Twitter, some of the face cans are fucked. This one guy had a fucking rainbow face. Never seen anything like it in my life. And then some, obviously those face cans aren't done yet, but the face cans that are done and shit, like Michael Thomas, other guys, they look real. It looks like I'm looking at them on my fucking television, which is cool, right? It is next gen. It should look fucking crazy, but yeah, just graphics overall look really well, right? Oh, and also, you are gonna need next gen to play Madden. Like if you don't have a PS5, Xbox Series X, or Xbox Series X and S, I think those are the new Xboxes. If you don't have that, do not buy Madden on last gen. I've already seen it's on Madden 22 for last gen on PS4 is already on sale for $40. It's supposed to be $60 for the last gen, so it's already a $20 reduction. So they're already showing they're going to put zero effort into last gen Madden. So if you don't have a next gen console, I'd recommend not even buying it. Don't even buy it till you get a next gen console. I think you can get an Xbox Series S for pretty cheap, because that's one of the next gen Xboxes. Those things are cheap because they don't really function. I've heard they're ass, but if you want to play Madden, that you're gonna have to get a next gen console. So I've been having my console, so don't ask me where to get a console at. I'll be honest. All right. Another thing is they've added a few new animations. Animations look a little bit more cleaner. One in particular now is, let's say you get tackled over on the sideline, the coaches will help pick you up. Right? I don't know. It's something new, right? I thought I would throw that in there. And really the last thing I want to talk about is the formations. The play where you pick your formation, your plays is the exact same from Madden 21 next gen, which I think is absolutely fucking stupid, because that shit is garbage. I don't know, like I feel like we should have the option. Do you want to pick your plays and formations how it was on last gen Madden or next gen Madden? Because I don't think there's a single person that likes the format. It's harder because it takes longer to flip through plays, flip through formations, do your audibles and your substitutions. All of it literally takes longer, right? The old way was quicker, but apparently they want to keep it this way. I don't know why. It makes zero fucking sense. EA, bro, they know it all, right? Kralo, Clint, Marku, the Three Stooges, bro. They're going crazy over there at EA headquarters, bro. But that's really all the new information I can give you on Madden 22. All this is coming from the beta, right? Shout out to people that let me see the game, gave me insight, because I'm yet to get a beta code. They're not gonna give me a beta code. I don't really care, right? I think the beta's done July 1st anyway. We're getting there anyway, so yeah. That's basically it, boys. Like I said, if you do not have a next gen console, don't even buy Madden then, because that shit's gonna be trash. They're putting zero effort into it already off the rip. They're showing. And actually, one more thing also is MCS. All the tournaments, all that shit are gonna be on next gen. It's been confirmed. So like I said, if you got last gen, don't even bother buying Madden, bro, because it's not going to be a good product. You might as well not even waste the money, right? Just save up till you get a next gen console, bro. Save yourself that bread, because you're gonna want to put that towards that next gen console, and be real with you. So but that is gonna do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man, and I'm out.